Hi and welcome to my channel, Spiritual Signposts. I'm Diana and I'm so glad you found your way here today. If you're reading this, it is no coincidence. Spirit has guided you here and perhaps through synchronicities to receive a message you're meant to hear today. The purpose of this channel is to use my spiritual gifts to help navigate the challenges of the 3D world and offer guidance that aligns with your highest good. I'll be channeling messages for single-minded purpose for today with the intention to bring clarity and support. These messages are timeless, so if you're seeing this now, after the original post date, trust that it is reaching you at the right moment. Okay, remember, not every message will resonate with everyone, but there might be a piece of wisdom here that fits perfectly into your life's puzzle. Take what feels right for you and leave the rest. I post new readings daily, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on notifications to stay up to date when I post new content. I combine tarot and oracle messages to provide the most accurate and insightful readings possible. So thank you for joining me here. Love and blessings to you, and let's begin your reading. I now call in spirit, higher self, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, and spirit of loved ones who have messages to share today. To those guided to these messages, I ask for the clarity to deliver these messages with truth, accuracy, and the intention in which they were given. Thank you. Okay, so again, we will choose 6 cards. Cards have been cleansed and shuffled. And then we will ask the questions. Alright, today I'm recording this one and posting it on December the 2nd. Okay, so hopefully you couldn't see them all on the last video, so I'm hoping to put them in a position where you can see all the cards, okay? Alright, and the energy today, you have the great energy of the Master Magician. So it's telling you today you're in the position of manifestation, okay? Your thoughts create today. Remember that. So stay in the best frequency you can stay in. Keep your thoughts positive today, because you are in a vortex that can bring tangible results into your life, okay? It's showing that you have everything that you need here, right? You've got the pentacles, you've got the cups, you've got the swords, you've got the earth, you've got everything, all the resources to bring whatever you desire into your world, all right? You've done the work. You are now in this beautiful energy, and this is what is flowing around you on this December the 2nd, or whatever day you have been brought to this message, okay? So I'm going to put this one here as our ultimate energy, and we'll see what else is here for you today. So our first card, our first question is the purpose of this day. So we have the 8 of Swords. So the purpose of this day, along with the Magician here, where your thoughts are creating, right? You've got to get out of this fear-based way of thinking, okay? You may be feeling trapped. You may be feeling like there's no way out. And it's all comes down to what your mind is, or the trip that your mind is taking you on right now, okay? If you notice this 8 of Swords here, she feels like there's people around her. She feels like they're keeping her trapped, right? And she's scared. She's afraid to move outside of where she is right now. But if she just get out of her head just for a little while and realize that this string or whatever it is around her is very loose, all she'd have to do is move a little bit, and this would fall down over, and then she could take off the blindfold and turn around and see that there's a big gap here between the swords, that she can turn around and walk straight out and walk to her castle, her greatest life. right? And you see the water there is representing the emotions. So something emotional have triggered a cycle of repeating thoughts. And those repeating thoughts is making you feel stuck. It makes you feel trapped in a situation, whether that'll be a job or whether it'll be your mind, the way your mind is looping, or maybe it's in a relationship. But it's today's purpose is to be aware of your mind thoughts, because the more you stay in that cycle and that loop over those negative thoughts and that fear, thinking that you're trapped and there's no way out, the more that energy is going to come back and give you more of the same. Okay? So the challenge of today is to be aware of those thoughts that's looping over, the fears that because you're not. You have everything you need. You're in the energy of the magician. And the thing is, you have everything you need to get out of the situation, or to change the situation, or to master the situation that you're currently feeling trapped about, or frustrated about, okay, or fear about. You have it all in a magician. The only thing is, when we are so fear-based and we're fearing the worst, what happens is it blindsides us to seeing any opportunities. All we see then is more fear-based things to worry about. Okay, so that's what it's asking you today, to be very aware of that, because you have every resource you need. You just got to get out of your head with those thoughts, change them, find something good to focus on. Right? Find someone in your life or some situation or a happy moment, and loop that over and over and over in your mind when you start fearing something. Okay? And that will cross out those negative feelings that you're having, even for that moment, to leave space for spirit to come in and help you out. Call in your guides, call in, your ascended master, your angels, whoever you pray to, for that strength today to help you with your mind thoughts, to keep them positive and grounded, okay? To take you out of that fear-based thought process that's looping and into more of a gratitude, right? See things for what they really are, because depending on how our mind is looping and what our mind is thinking, we don't really see the perspective, the actual perspective. We see what the fear, right? What the fear is creating on our external. But when we get out of that fear-based into a more gratitude, or focus on some happy moment in your life, or something just for that instant, just for that few moments, it allows that space for your spirit, your angels, the spirit world to come in to give you that strength to help correct these thoughts, okay? So that's something for you to look out for today, because you are in a high vortex manifestation energy today. Okay, so how do I embrace my lessons today? So what you're going to do, you're going to welcome new learning, okay, new knowledge. Because something may need to be changed, something that you've been doing a lot of, or putting a lot of work into, or something, and it's not giving you any benefits, okay? It's not making you feel good. The fun is not in it anymore, right? The passion is not there anymore. So it's asking you to find the new opportunities now, right? And you may be going to get, you may get an idea, you may get a breakthrough moment, there may be something, a thought that comes in there that for that moment you think it's possible, right? Because it is possible if you allow in that thought, because there's a thought that wants to come in to let you know that there's something new out there for you. There's something new, a new idea, or a new career, or a new relationship, or something new that's waiting to be waiting for you to embrace. And there's a message coming through that will give you that moment of clarity. Okay? And it's asking you not to be afraid of learning something new. because right now you're in a state of feeling trapped into something, and something that doesn't give you any passion, any joy anymore like it used to. Okay, so there's something new here that's being birthed for you, and it's being shown to you, right? But don't let the fear cloud your judgment. Don't be so eager to say, no, I don't know how to do this. Know that you do know how to do it. It's within you. But first you have to make that choice to do it, okay? Out of love, not out of fear. All right, so embrace that today when that comes through, okay? And trust that you have whatever you need within you. And sometimes things that is making us feel trapped, we have opportunities, but we're so afraid to take to look at them, or even consider them. But today it's asking you to consider. Something here is a new idea, it's some clarity. It may require you to completely change what you know now and learn something new. But it's saying to embrace it, okay? Because here, how can you make the most of the day? So here's another opportunity. It's the same thing. So the message is coming through with learning something new that's going to take you out of this feeling trapped. And it's an opportunity, you see, and it's something you've planted a long time ago, maybe in childhood, or maybe something you considered at one time in your life that you really would like to have done, but you didn't. Something else, you chose another road, and you kind of put it to the wayside. Well, it's showing back up again, okay? You see how those seeds are sprouting? Well, these seeds has been planted somewhere along your lifetime. And the divine's hand is coming in. This is from the spirit realm. This is the energy of divine, God, or whoever it is, the source, whoever you refer to it as, is coming in to give you this opportunity, and it's going to make you feel such passion, such joy, and it's going to give you an opportunity to express yourself creatively, right? Because right now you may be feeling bored and dull and like you're not doing anything to express who you are, right? But this is the opportunity to learn something new that will allow you to be creative, right? And will bring you great wealth, great fame. Because see, here's on the hill here, there's a castle, right? And the path is leading that way. So it will lead you to great fortune as well. Right, so make the most of the day by recognizing that this is being handed to you. This is by the divine. This has been orchestrated divinely and planned for you, and the timing is right for you. Okay? So something you should try today. Okay, so here we have the Eight of Wands. So this is coming in fast. So this is passion. This is opportunity. You see, each one represents an opportunity, and there's 8 of them. So this is a messenger, right? With new information, new material what it is being offered to you to manifest something new in your life that's going to take you out of this energy, and it's going to require you to use your creativity, because you have a lot of creativity within you. Right? And it's something you're going to be very passionate about. And these are messages that's coming through for you. Consider these opportunities. Right? They're coming through for you today. So what you're going to do, you're going to consider those, okay? Doesn't mean say you got to accept each one of them, but don't be so eager to brush them aside on the wayside, because your ego mind is going to tell you, no, I'm not familiar with that. I don't know how to do that, so we're not going to do that. That's what it wants you to think, and that's why you're feeling this way. It's uncomfortable. And uncomfortable means the ego is feeling very afraid right now, afraid of change, right? And it's a protective mechanism to keep you in that energy, but you're going to step outside of that. You're going to recognize these opportunities today and say, well, you know what? I may not have all the answers right away, but I'm being given this opportunity. So that means I have what it takes inside of me to be able to do it. So consider them, all right? That's going to be something you try differently today, okay? And how can you express yourself today? Okay, so, and we have the Nine of Swords. Now the Nine of Swords is one that is in our head, right? It's much like this is the Eight of Swords and that's the Nine of Swords. So in our head, in our mind, we've created a story, and we keep reliving that story. And the more we keep reliving that negative story, the more the ego is enjoying it, because it builds on it. It builds that energy stronger and stronger and stronger, that keeps us feeling like we're trapped in a situation and we have no resources, we have no means, we have to stick there, we have to stay in that energy and be miserable. And it keeps you up at night, it keeps you from sleeping, it wakes you up and what it is, our left mind, our logical brain is trying to find an answer. And it's playing back over all of these things that's going wrong in our life. And it's trying to find an answer, but we can never find an answer in the same energy that the problem have come about. We've got to move from that and go to our right brain thinking, which is calmness, through meditation, through taking walks in nature, through doing something that we enjoy doing, a nice memory, something that makes you laugh, something that takes you out of that fear-based energy for a little while, right? That's what you need to do in order to get out of this, because break the thought process. We have to interrupt that thought pattern, okay? Because it may be waking you up and keeping you awake at night. So express yourself with more confidence, just with more positivity, instead of focusing on the negative. Whatever comes in negative, think about the most positive thing in opposition to that, and then use that as an affirmation. Say, well, this is the worst day ever. Say, oh no, you know what? This is my lucky day. This is my lucky day. So what you're doing, you're interrupting that negative thought pattern for that instant, and you're choosing intentionally to tell your subconscious what it is you want. So instead of it playing over and over, this is the worst day of my life, you're going to say, this is the best day of my life, and opportunities are there for me, and you know what? I'm going to take advantage of those opportunities. I can, I will. I have everything I need. So you have to be in control of those mind thoughts today. Okay, that's how you can express yourself in a more positive, because you're being the energy is more of a pessimist, picking everything apart into a negative, because it's a pattern that needs to be interrupted. Okay, so interrupt that pattern today. When you hear yourself, your inner voice telling you negative things and negative stories, interrupt it and say the complete opposite, something very positive, and that corrects it. That stops it in its tracks, okay? You may have to do that many, many, many times throughout the day, but eventually there'll be gaps that'll be longer and longer in between before you will hear that inner voice telling you those negative things again. Okay, so a message from Spirit to keep with you today. So this is the Four of Cups, okay? So like this one here, it shows the hand of the divine is offering you an opportunity, right? But you're in the kind of energy right now where you're going to be a little hesitant about taking this opportunity. You're not going to recognize it as an opportunity, because what you're doing, you see how he's folding his hands up across his chest? He's protecting his heart, like he's afraid to take the opportunity. He says, well, I got what I got, it's good enough for me, I'm not going to get any better, that kind of attitude. But yeah, that's not true, because the divine is what's orchestrating this for you, for a better life for you. Okay, so Spirit really wants you to pay attention to that. and to not block off your heart and the opportunities that's coming through, because you've got quite a few that's coming through for you now, and you're in a very high vibration energy in order to manifest it. Okay? Don't be afraid of trying new things, because new things is what's going to bring you out of that feeling trapped and stagnant energy. Okay? You have everything you need. You have, like the magician, you have everything within you. You just have to give yourself the opportunity. Just say yes instead of saying no. Don't give in to the fear. Don't give in to that old story. Choose a new story for yourself. Instead of I can't do it, say I can do it. And I will do it. And I choose to try something new. The old way is not working for me. So I choose to try something different. Okay? Recognize that this is an opportunity being sent from a higher source here for your highest good. Okay? So that's the messages I have for you today. Let's see what Archangel Michael wants you to know. Okay, we got 2 out. Couldn't be any better. It says, have no fear. This is the message that Archangel Michael wants you to know. Okay? And it says, fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. Isn't that something? So this is what this is. This is just your mind playing tricks on you, keeping you feeling that fear-based energy, like you can't do something and you have to stay stuck into a situation that's not making you happy. That's not true. That's not true. You have what it takes. Okay? Because it wants you to stay on course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Archangel Michael wants you to know. Okay? And this is number 29, and this is number 14. So these are auspicious numbers. If you see those, they're confirmation of this reading as well. Okay, so I'll pick a couple of numerology numbers, and this will also be confirmation and an affirmation for you for today. So we have, I am a pioneer. This is also 19. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities for you. You are extremely capable in life and in work, and aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. You see, this is maybe a risk that you need to take. Well, be assured with this message today that this is something that's going to take you to the life that you desire and deserve, something you're very passionate about. Okay, that's going to make you feel like you're not trapped anymore into a situation that don't make you happy. Okay, this is 31. It says, your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is storing with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. See, you've got the strength and the energy of the magician here. You have everything you need. You just got to believe in yourself right now. And yeah, just replace that fear with affirmations. That's very, very positive. Okay, when you hear the negative voice in your head, you've got to drown it out with your positive voice in your head. Be aware, become aware of that mind chatter that's keeping you feel trapped. Okay, so that's what I have for you, and I wish you the best day, and watch out for those opportunities, and know that they're coming and they're sent from the divine to, these seeds that you have planted a long time ago are here. They're coming around. They've come around again for you. All right? You are not feeling trapped. You are not trapped. You may be feeling that way in your mind, but that's your ego. That's not the truth. Okay? So stay positive and love and blessings, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. So up next is our Talking to Heaven, a message from your loved one in spirit. Okay. Let's see what message is here for you today from your loved one. Spirit, help me deliver this message with all the love and accuracy it was intended. Thank you. So what does your loved one want you to know? Okay. Got 2 out. I'm going to keep the 2 of them, okay? Oh, actually, I've got 3 here today. Okay. So the first one we have is, if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. I had to leave that way. We are so connected. We'll start with this one. We are so connected. I have been able to review my life here in heaven, and I've seen how perfectly everything we do is woven together. There is no accidents, no wrong turns. Everything makes sense now. I've wanted to give you the exciting news that in my life review, I saw that you and I have a strong soul connection through many lifetimes. We've been each other's teachers, sometimes in unpleasant ways, several times. In this lifetime, we were magnetically drawn together because we had mutual work to do for ourselves personally and for others. And now I am here. Our connection remains strong, just like when I was living in my body. Our thoughts are in sync with one another. We often think of each other simultaneously, so think of me and know that I am doing the same, always with love. Okay, the next one. If I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived life differently. While living on this earth, if I had realized just how creative and powerful my thoughts were and their effect on other people, I would have been so much more aware of what I put out. Of course I have regrets, but now I also realize that these were merely opportunities to grow. We never stop learning here on earth. My deepest wish is that from my words you learn to treat another person as you would yourself. Let go of the old earthly pattern, judgment and fear, and make an effort to bring love to everything and everyone who walks upon your path. This way, you can come here. When you do, you will know and have no room for regrets. I promise. Beautiful. I had to leave that way. Please don't relive my death in your mind. As from my perspective, it was very different from how you imagine. To me, it was like a dream that culminated in a very happy ending. Yes, I was so sad to leave you, our loved ones, and our life together. But I have to be honest and say that I am truly happy here. My soul is so enriched by all that I'm learning. And I'm still able to be with you and help you. I am finally free of the earthly suffering, which allowed me to love you even more than before. My life plan was designed with divine wisdom, and that included timing and the way in which I exited. It is the same with you, with your life and everyone else's. It's exciting to finally know these truths and to share them with you. Please know that I'm truly sorry, and the mode of my passing brought pain to you, and yet everything happened exactly as it was supposed to happen. You couldn't have stopped it or changed anything. There was no other way. Love and blessings.